Hi everybody, John here from All Miniatures Great and Small, and today we're going to be playing Age of Sigmar. I think this is going to be the first game from our Slow Grow campaign that we're going to have on the channel, and we're playing at 750 points. This time it's going to be Jake versus Jacob. It's going to be Deepkin versus Nighthawks. So it should be a pretty interesting battle. I know originally at the beginning of the year we said we were going to start this Age of Sigmar Slow Grow, and here we are 5 months in, finally playing some games. So we appreciate your patience with that. I know that there's been a lot of people looking forward to these. So Jacob, you're bringing your Deepkin. How confident are you that the fishmen will reign supreme over the ghosts?
I really don't know. I've never played with any of these models before.
That's right. We've had a couple of test games, but never with the eels and the shark.
Yeah, we've only really played with my Namarti Thrall.
The last 3 days you've been painting nonstop.
Yes.
So how do you feel, Jacob?
Very confident.
Oh, okay. Especially after that.
He's painting furiously, has no idea what he's doing. I'm happy with the army. I still don't know the names of most of the units, so I hear Jake's army's fast, and I don't know how I'll handle that, so we'll see.
All right, so, and Jacob's also using the terrain feature, the boat, which is no points, but he gets to put that on the field, so we'll make sure to emphasize that. As always, guys, we're starting brand new with Age of Sigmar, so please let us know down in the comments below if you have any, we miss any rules, point them out, or, just your thoughts about the battle or what we might have done wrong. But we're going to go ahead, show you the armies, and then set up for the mission.
Okay, so this is my first time using my Deepkin. This is a 750 point list, but it is only 680, because that's just where we're at. So we have the Achillean King. He has the bladed pole arm. He also has the Lord of Tides command trait ability. And for the artifact, I'm taking the Bioshock Shell, which does mortal wounds. Then we have 2 units of eels. One is Ishran, something like that. And the other one is Morsar Guard. The Ishran have like supercharged shields, so they ignore rend and have a 3-up save if they charge. The Morsar Guard are the more offensive eels. They do mortal wounds. And then we have an Alapex, our awesome shark. And I chose the net launcher instead of the harpoons. And then we have 1 ship, which is just our standard terrain, 6-up feel no pains, and does mortal wounds on a 4-up. Yep, and that is my list.
Alright, so this is my 750 points of Night Hunt versus some fish people. So for the list, I have for the leader, this Guardian of Souls. He has the Beacon of Nagaj, and then he also has the Lord of the Underworld for his command trait. I have the Briar Queen from the Night Vault box set, as well as her Thorns of the Briar Queen. I have a 10-man unit of Chain Rasps, and then I have a 9-man unit of Spirit Hosts. And that's it.
All right, so we are set up. The mission we are playing is Gifts from the Heavens. The way this works is the board is split in half. Deepkin on this side, Nighthawks on this side. At the start of battle round 2, we're going to roll a die. 1 comet hits on this side, 1 comet hits on the other side, and a randomly determined location. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those become objectives for the rest of the game. You score those objectives by holding them, and you get a number of points equal to the turn it is. So if you're holding an objective on battle round 3, you would get 3 points, and so on. Jake, you have deployed, finished deploying first, so you're going to choose whether you move first or let Jake go first.
Oh.
Your little army is in a cute little castle there, and Jacob over here is kind of in the same
spooky castle.
Spooky
We're
castle.
in a pod.
And Jake's boats popped up over here. So
Explain
spooky
that.
boats. It's it's all this ghost stuff.
You should know about it. You're Ghost.
So Jake,
You totally understand what's happening.
who's gonna go? You?
Jake's gonna go first.
Okay, so it's gonna be battle round 1 for Night Hunts. Okay, command phase. You get a 1 command point.
Yes.
Casting any spells?
No.
All right. Movement.
Done.
They sidled up a little bit. Combat. Done. Battle Shock? No. All right. So that makes it Deepkin. Turn 1. All right, so for command phase, Jake, you get a command point. Doing anything
Now
else?
I have 2, right? Because I started with 1.
Did you have a battalion?
No, but I'm way under points.
Oh yeah, yeah. Since you have 50 points under, you get 1 command point. So now you have 2.
Yeah.
And how many free?
All right, the end of the movement phase for Deepkin. Looks like you've moved into the graveyard.
Yes, these 2 squads ran, so they went a little bit faster. But the Alapex has moved up, and he's just going to shoot his net launcher.
All right, so we're going to go into the shooting phase next.
Okay, so we're going to shoot the net launcher. It's only 1 shot. We're shooting it at whatever those guys are called, the bigger ghosts.
Those are
I guess they're not
the
bigger.
Spirit House.
Spirit Host. So what do you hit on?
3.
That's a hit.
And then wounding on a 3. No. That's it.
That concludes shooting, and you have no charges, right?
Nope.
No battle shock?
Nope.
So that is it for turn 1. All right, so we're starting battle round 2. So we're going to roll off to see who gets it. Since Jake went first,
Are we ties?
he wins ties. Jake's got a
2.
4.
Okay, so it's Jake. Boy, this is confusing. Do you want to go
Say
first
Jake and Jake
or
up.
second?
Jake can go.
All right, so Jake, give me a die. 1, 2 this quarter, 3, 4 middle.
5, 6.
So within that 2x2 section in the exact middle, so 12 inches in both sides,
Okay.
that's where your objective lands. So Jacob's objective lands right there. Jake, could you point at it? All right. That's the farthest away from your army of all the options that you could have rolled. All right, so now it's your hero phase, Jacob, so you get a second command point.
I do. I'm going to cast a spell.
Ooh, fancy.
Yeah. I'm going to do Howling Vortex.
Ah. And that's the one that makes people
Halves
slower.
movement.
Halves
Yeah,
movement.
it's right there. Causes
The
more
vaunted
wounds.
Deepkin maneuverability. All right, let's see some. What do you need for this?
A 7 and a 10 is
10.
great. Jake,
10
you want to try
does-
and stop that?
Nope.
Oh, okay. So what is your base movement of them all?
We'll be back. So on second thought, Jacob's not going to do that spell because it's totally useless against Deepkin. You got to roll over their movement, and
Yes.
the slowest thing in the army is 12 inches. So Deepkin, flaunting their superiority early.
Just can't even cast the red spell over here.
No, apparently not. Do you have an arcane bolt or something you want to throw?
I might do. Let me read for a second.
Okay.
All out.
All right, so there is nothing in the hero phase, magic-wise. So you got your command point. On to Night Haunt movement. All right, Jacob, your movement's done. What'd you do?
Everyone is shifting this way because the meteorite dropped over there.
Okay. So, and Jake, you didn't say before what house or whatever you are.
I am Futan. I think that's how you pronounce it. Futan?
I don't think it's. I don't think it's futon.
Futan. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's futon. All right. Which does what?
My mounts reroll 1 to wound.
Oh, okay, very nice. Since you're all mounted,
Yes.
that's very
It
handy.
makes the most sense.
All right. So, Jacob, do you have any shooting?
I have none. No magic. No charges. Nothing.
All right. So that's Jake. Battle round 2 for Jake. All right, so Jake rolled a 6. His meteor landed here in his line. So basically, the 2 objectives are opposite corners of each other. They could not be farther away, which is interesting for you because if you want to score points, you're going to have to
break up the pie.
break your pack. All of your units are kind of expensive, so anyone you leave babysitting is going to hurt.
Yeah.
But we're going to go ahead and see. So that is in the command phase. You get another command point, so you're up to 3. Do you have any spells?
No.
You don't have any spellcasters in this list. Okay. So on to movement phase. All right, Jake does have a unit within 3 inches of Jake's little boat there. So you're going to roll a die, Jake. 2 through 5, I think it is.
No. It's on a 4 up. It
On a
does
4.
1 mortal wound.
Oh.
On a 6 does D3.
D3. So you want to see a 6.
Nothing.
And no mortal wounds.
They just feel a little scary.
Yeah, they're like, ooh, boat. Movement is done.
Yep. We just advanced a little bit to get there, but we're just making our way over to his objective.
Oh, okay. And Shark
The shark stayed by this boat half to get the buff and to shoot his net launcher.
And the buff he gets from the boat is extra cover, is that right?
Yeah, it's just feel no pain.
Just
6
feel
plus.
that pain, 6 plus. All right, so shooting phase. You want to go straight into shooting?
Yes. So one shot, we'll shoot it at those 3 wounded ghosts again. So hitting on a 3, hits them, wounds them on a 3, wounds them.
Oh, nice. What's your rend?
It doesn't matter.
Aha, dang it.
I don't think I have it on
bounced
this
it.
anyway.
Trick him.
The net just flew right through him. All right, so and any charges?
I forgot to use my ghost net.
Yeah, I know.
No charges.
All right, so that is the end of battle round 2, and we score, but no one's on anything. So
They
again,
were really far away from where we were.
it's 0-0 going into exciting battle round 3. Now, one of the things to point out with Deepkin, if you're new to this game, Deepkin do things a little bit different. They have the tides, and on turn 3, Jake will get to attack. All his units will get to attack first in the fight phase, and that's his turn 3 and your turn 3. Jake.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and roll off. Let's see. Jacob, you went first, right?
I win ties, yeah.
Okay, so you're going to win ties. Jake, you got a 2.
Tie that too.
So let's see.
in a row.
You just need a 2 or higher, or 3 or higher. Yep, got
6.
it. All right, so you're going to go first?
Yes.
All right, so it's going to be Deepkin turn 3. Now for Jake's command phase, you're just banking a point, giving you 4 command points.
Yep.
You really don't have much to spend your command points on in this army, though.
Not really.
So, all right, so on to the movement. All right, so Jake's done with his movement phase. Shark fell back, ran back here to this objective. That's going to score you 3 points. And then over there, everybody else moved to basically deny Jacob his objective, kind of blocking. Not a bad tactic. On to the charge phase. Do you have any charges to declare, Jake?
Yes. We'll send in first the Ishran guard.
All right, so distance? 6.
6.
All right, so those guys end up right there on that side of the spirit host. Any other charge?
Yes, these guys will go in as well. 2d6.
Only
3.
So that's enough to get you in.
No, it's not because I'm outside of 3.
You have to go within half an inch.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I can't re-roll that with the musician?
The musician
See
is
what it
reroll
says.
failed charges, I believe. All right, so with Jake's musician, he's going to reroll that 3, looking for something better.
Double ones.
He got a 10. That's better. Or no,
That's
that's
an 11.
It's
That's
close to double ones.
even better. And those guys end up right there. All right. Is the Achillean King going to charge?
Yeah, he's going to go in 2.
All right. Let's see that. 7.
7.
Should be plenty.
Die.
And the Achillean King ends up right there. And because it is turn 3, it is high tide on the Tide of Death chart,
Yes.
which means that all of Jake's units get to attack first before Jacob can do anything. So who are you going with, Jake?
I'll go with the Ishran first.
All right.
Okay, so the Ishran Guard are attacking. We're going to start with their Hell Sabers, hitting you on 3s. 1 miss. Wounding you on 3s. 1 failed to wound.
That's 7 wounds.
7 wounds.
Cool. And then I'm guessing it's on the spirit house because you didn't declare.
Yes.
Okay. Eating 4s.
Looks
1,
like you
2.
fail. 2.
That was-
How much damage is this, Jake?
Just 1.
Okay, so they take 2 damage. 2 6 up, feel no pains.
2 damage.
So it's 2 damage, all right. So that's the riders themselves that attacked, right?
Yes.
So now your mounts.
Yep, so the Fang Mora's Fanged Maw hitting on a 3.
Well, you got 3 of those. You got 3 eels.
Oh yeah, that's true. Sorry, 2 more eels. They all hit. Alright, wounding on a 3. They all wound.
How many?
3.
Okay, let's see those
3
4 ups.
saves. 2, so 1 goes through.
Alright, so that's D3 damage.
1 damage. 1 feel no pain. Ooh,
no
stopped it.
All good. And then the Lashing Tails. So this is D3 attacks.
All right.
So
you
3,
got
4, 5, 6, 7. And threes and threes again.
You reroll the 1 for the mount.
No, that's only on the wound.
Oh, it's just rerolling 1s for wounds?
Yes.
For Futan?
There's 2 ones. Yep. Okay, so 4 wounds.
I'm rolling like John.
Okay,
One wound.
All right, so
Really
you
well.
got 1 goes through. How much damage is it?
Just 1.
Okay, so 1 feel no pain.
Ah, you
we
killed a
killed
spirit
it.
host. A whole host of spirit.
All right, so that's 1 unit of eels. The eels on the left-hand side there are the ones that attacked.
Yep.
Next.
Next, we're going to do the Achillean King. He is going to...
You fighting the ghosts or the ghosts?
give me 1 sec.
All right, so the Achillean King, what's he doing?
So he is going to use the artifact. Once per battle at the start of the combat phase, he's going to use his Bioshock Shell. So each unit within 3 inches suffers D3 mortal wounds.
Was that friendly units or enemy units?
Enemy unit.
But they had a fighter.
All right, so it looks like you got 2 units within 3
Okay,
inches.
so the ghosts, or the bigger ghosts first.
All right.
3 wounds,
Oh,
One
it's a
dead.
spirit host.
and then the littler baby ghosts, 2. So, 2 wounded.
So you kill 2 of those and 1 spirit host, right?
Yes, and then we will use the Deep Mare's, because he charged this turn on a 2+. They suffer D3 mortal wounds.
Which guys?
So the big ghosties.
Okay.
Yep, it's everyone within.
No.
You're right there.
Nope.
Okay, so the big ghosties, 2+. So it goes off. D3 mortal wounds, 2 wounds.
Okay.
2 more wounds, so 1's down to 1 of your spirit hosts. All right, next.
All right. Next we'll do the rider. So he gets 3 attacks. 3s. Miss that 1, and then 3s again. So just the 1 wound.
4-up save.
Good.
He's good.
All right. Then we have the Deep Mare's Fanged Jaw and Talons, which is 3 attacks.
Hitting on.
3s.
Okay, they all hit. Wound on 3s.
Yep.
2 wounds.
2 wounds, Jacob.
2 4-ups.
2 4-ups.
Good.
All right. Deep Mare's Lashing Tails.
You need 3s for these.
Yep.
3 hits.
3s to wound.
3s to wound.
3 wounds.
Let's see, 3 more 4-ups.
2 4-ups, 1 wound. How much damage?
2 damage.
2 6-ups.
No.
So that kills 1 more, right?
Yeah, I guess it has to kill him.
Yeah, it has to
So,
kill him.
And I'm going to move that damage token. Okay.
Okay, so then we have the Achillean Morsar Guard up next. So they are going to go ahead and use their Biovoltaic Blast. So on 3 pluses, we are going to do a mortal wound, and then if it's a 6, it's D3 mortal wounds. So that is D3 mortal wounds. Let's see how many. Just the 1. So 2 mortal wounds.
2 6-ups.
Nope.
Okay. So that drops another 1.
Okay.
All right, and then next up, we have the Riders. So they're 2 attacks apiece. Hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s because the king. So 2s.
4 hits so far.
3s to wound.
2 wounds.
Yep, just the 2.
Let's see, 2 4-ups.
2 4-ups.
Good.
Okay.
Then your maw.
Yes. So 3 attacks. 3s. All hits. 3s.
2 wounds.
2 wounds.
2 failed.
Oh
All right,
no.
D3 each.
4
4.
wounds. 4 6-ups. Oh, you stopped 2 of them.
So this guy dies. Okay.
And then your tails.
Yes. So D3. 3, 4, 5. 3s. And 3s.
4 wounds.
4 wounds.
1 wound.
And 6-up, feel no pain.
Nope.
No.
Okay.
And that's it for all of Jake's attacks. So Jacob,
I can play.
you can play now.
Yep.
All right.
Who's going to swing first?
My spirit host.
Okay.
So I'll go get closer to him, move 3 inches. I'll get closer to him.
All right, so Jacob's spirit host piled in. They're going after these Morsar Guard, I think they are.
Yep.
So that's going to be 24 hits or swings, right?
Yeah. So
Okay.
here's the first set,
Looking for 6s for mortal wounds,
but like there's 3.
and 5s are also
Are all
hits.
hits. Wound there. It's +1 actually. I forgot because they're within range of him. So 1 regular save, Jake.
And are those guys the...
I'll keep those total.
The second set. 5. So 6 mortal wounds. Oh, sorry, 7 mortal wounds in total, and then 1 more regular, and 1 regular save,
Good.
All right,
and then 7 mortal wounds.
so 8 wounds total. Do you have any feel no pains or anything?
Not that I know of. So 2
So that's
eels are
2
dead.
eels. Which 2 do you want to die here?
Leave the commander.
So the commander is...
The one with the fancier head.
I can't tell.
Talking about the fancy eel guy with the headdress,
Yes,
the fancy
that
eel
one
guy
that
with.
your hand is on. Leave
Okay.
him. There
Leave
you go.
him?
No, that your hand was not on him.
All right, so
he
he's
just
dead.
moved his hand to a different one.
He's dead, and
There you go.
he's dead.
All right.
All right. So Jake's Guardian of Souls piled in 3. He's within an inch to swing at that last eel.
Yep.
So what's he going to do, Jake?
Jake, what's your save?
4 up.
That's a good one. All right. I'll do the chill blade. 2 hits,
It's pretty chill.
2 wound, 2 plus for him. 2 wounds at -1.
Aren't these the shield ones, Jake? Don't they have a better save?
No, they're not. -1, you said?
Yeah.
So both go through. How much damage?
1 each.
Okay.
So that eel is down to 2. So your ghostly horde.
Yep. Chain Raspberry attack is. I don't know what that thing is, but I'm gonna hit it.
King.
All right. 4 is the hit.
Not a
And
good
then
roll.
no, and then I was short 1 die. Nope, so 3 hits. They wound on 3s. 1 wound.
One, one wound.
Any minus?
No,
Okay. 3 up save. Good.
Okay.
that's it. So I think Battle Shock, right?
Battle Shock, Jake. Do you have anything that will auto pass? Do you want to spend some of your
Yes.
plentiful command
I
points
have so many.
not even roll?
Yeah.
Okay. So he's good, and then your
Is
guys.
it just 1 or 2?
I think it's just 1.
Okay.
And then your guys, you lost what, 5
I lost 5. I'm at
out
10.
of 10. So if you roll a 6, you would lose another
guy.
one.
Yeah, I'll spend a command point.
Okay, so you're down to 1 command point. You have 3 now, I think. And that that concludes battle round 2. No,
That's
3.
turn. That was my turn. Now
Oh, that's your turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's your turn
So that's
3.
my turn.
So turn 3 for Night Hunts. Command and phase for the Night Hunts.
Yeah. So for my lord, he gets to return D3 models to a unit. So the spirit hosts.
Let's see it.
Ooh, 3.
3. Oh,
Does not hurt, Jake.
Yep.
It's real bad. Oh, why are you even trying? I'm sorry, that's mean.
yes, yes.
That is.
The
But you're
sportsmanship award
role
goes to-
And you also get a command point.
Yes.
So you get the command point back that you just spent.
And then I can just go into magic if you
Okay.
want.
Yeah,
so he'll
that's still
do
in the command
yeah,
phase.
so he'll do spectral tether on this unit.
Oh, spectral tether, or will
That's
you?
right. Oh, that stinks.
You need
I
a 6.
6, yeah.
Okay, so you fail. Is that it?
No.
Yeah.
So she's gonna do her the smite into him.
Gotcha.
Whatever that
Arcane
is
bolt.
now, arcane bolt.
Arcane bolt. So you need a. Is
it a 5 or 6?
It might be a 5 actually.
To the rule book.
And
the
a
rule book
5
will
is
be-
enough to cause it to be successful, so that eel takes 1 mortal wound.
1 mortal wound.
All right, so that is it for your hero phase. Onto your
Yeah.
movement phase, but you don't have much that you can actually move, except your queen of whatever.
My briar.
Everyone else is within 3 inches of an enemy. But you've got some units to deep strike too, don't
Oh
you?
yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Um,
Oh, Jake. Sorry. At the end of your turn, Jake, since it was battle round 3, you score 3 points.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So the movement phase, really, the only thing you did was bring those guys in
dropping ghosts.
on your objective. So you're going to be scoring 3 points for sure.
Yeah.
And then no one else moved over here because they're all in combat except for her.
Correct.
So on to your shooting phase.
Yep. I'm gonna do my rending scream into this guy right here.
Okay. Trying to peel off that last wound.
Yeah. 3 shots. Hit on 3s. All 3
Ooh.
hit. They wound on 2s because I'm within range of him. So that's
No
three.
save.
3 at -3.
So that kills that eel 3 times.
Take that, eel man. Sorry. Oh, there's your die.
And that's it for the shooting phase. So into the charge phase, you have any charges to declare?
I think they're within 3, right?
Those
So-
guys, yeah, the spirit hosts are within. They're already in close
So
combat.
okay.
But he could charge,
Yeah.
and she could charge if you wanted to.
Think about
All right, so Jacob is not going to charge anybody. So in the fight phase, now normally you would pick someone to go first, Jacob, right?
Correct.
But since it's still high tide, Jake gets to pick all of his units to fight first because these guys could pile in. They're within 3, and the Achillean King is kind of locked in. So Jake, why don't you go ahead and choose which unit you want to go with first. All right, so Jake piled in with his eels. He's going to go with them first. 2 of them are within range to hit the chain rasp horde, and then this guy really can't do anything except his tail might be able to go into these guys. So Jake, where are you going to start with these guys?
I'll start with the musician.
Okay, so these
Actually,
two
those
guys?
2, yeah, can all be together.
Okay, so what weapon are you going to start with?
We'll do Hell Sabers.
All right, so it's 2 each, right? Or do they have an
3
extra
each.
attack?
They have, well, they just have 3 each.
Okay.
In general.
Hitting on 3s?
Yep.
The Achillean King gets you
Rerolling
to reroll
ones.
it.
No.
So 2 misses.
Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds.
Because you're more sword, you get to reroll that wound. That
No,
failed 1.
That's a mount.
That's the mount.
This is
Okay,
just
this
the
is
guy.
just your swords.
Yeah.
So 2 wounds, Jake. Let's see.
on these guys.
Yeah.
Yep. 2 5-ups. Nope.
2 go through.
Yeah, 2 go through. Is it 1 damage or 2?
Yeah,
damage?
just 1.
So 2 6-ups is what I'm hoping for. Nope. So 2 are gone.
2 ghosts die. All right, so that's the riders themselves, and then you've got the maws for them.
Yeah, the maw. 2 both hit. Wounding on 3s. Reroll the 1.
Because you
2
are
Futan.
Futan. All right, so that's 2 hits, Jacob. Let's see some more 5-ups.
1.
1.
And
So
then
this
how
is
much damage?
D3 damage.
D3.
Right?
3.
No. That's 3.
3 more die. And then their tails, Jake.
Yep. The lashing tails.
3d3 hits.
Yes.
Is he within range?
Or
of
2d3 hits.
Oh, sorry, it's 2d3 hits.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 4.
I had it correctly. The announcer had it wrong. 3s. Reroll the 1 because the king.
Yeah, it's 4 more.
And then
hits.
wound.
Oh, you got the wound roll still.
All wounded.
Nice.
So
4
4 go through.
wounds. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, how much is it damage?
It's just
Well,
1.
Either way, they're all gone.
Okay, so you wipe the
The
ghost
chain,
boys. Chain rasp board.
chain rasp board.
And over here, the tail is within range of the spirit host.
No.
So that's 1d3 tail slaps.
3.
3.
Oh, they're really good with their tails.
3 hits.
Reroll the 1. 2 wounds.
2 wounds on the.
1 goes through. How
Just
much?
1 damage.
1 damage.
And 1 damage. And that's it for the Deepkin. So now you can pile in, Jacob. Alright, so the spirit hosts have piled in. Only 3 of them are within range to attack. Are they all going into eels?
Yeah, they're all going to go into eels.
So that's, what, 18?
Yep.
Looking for 5. So 6s
Like
are mortal
you jump to
wounds.
the sixes.
Yep.
See, they're swingy. So here's 1,
1 mortal
and then
wound.
1 hit. This is wounds on a 4. Nope. And then so 1 mortal wound so far.
Alright, I'll keep track.
Thank you.
Well, wait, it's just 6
Oh, sorry,
this time,
it is.
right?
It is. Yep. 3.
He's trying to
6.
roll more dice.
Come on, man.
Oh, no. So the last guy, I got you 2 more
2 mortal wounds, 1 hit. Nothing.
So you got 3 mortal wounds,
Okay.
which is statistically average for that unit. Not enough to kill an eel, so 1 eel is down to 1.
But I have to make you think twice.
Which one do you want to have wounded?
The musician.
Which is
The guy. Blowing the
this
ship.
guy blowing the conch shell. All right, and then do you have any other attacks? No.
No, that's it.
All right, so that is the end of your turn
And
3.
I get 3 points.
You get 3 points, so the score is now tied, 3-3. If it goes to turn 5 and the score is still tied, we go on amount of units killed, points. So let's go ahead and roll off for battle round 4.
Let's do it.
All right.
Jake wins ties, right?
Yes.
Yes.
6.
4.
All right.
I'm going to go again.
Okay. Which is good. And now instead of high tide, Jake's tide, I forgot what the tide is
I
called,
think it's ebb tide.
is he can retreat and still charge.
Yeah.
Which is really nice because you do get some bonuses when you charge.
That's not good.
But since you won the roll off, that's probably really good for you. So, yeah, on to a hero phase. So you get another command point,
Yep.
and then you've got some spells if you want to cast them.
Yep. So I'm just going to do the D3 slain models again for this unit.
Oh, jeez.
That might as well just be an invincible unit at this point. Like,
They are, yeah, they're back to full strength, huh?
Yeah.
and say where they come in, like
it's out of 3 inches of you.
Oh, okay.
You know. So, oops, sorry.
3 inches from already existing models.
Yeah, and I have to be within 9 inches of him.
Okay.
So, and then I guess I will just do.
Arcane Bolt to try to pick him up.
Can you do numerous arcane bolts?
I don't know.
Or can you repeat it? Is that a known thing?
I don't know.
Okay. Well.
Internet, you tell us.
So because I don't know, I'm just gonna do spectral tether.
Okay.
6.
6.
Is it a 6? So I reheal
sad
D3
one.
wounds. I only had 1 wound left.
All right, so Spectral Tether was successful on the, whatever those guys are called.
Spirit Host.
Spirit Host, yeah.
She's gonna do arcane bolt, targeting the eels.
Try to pick off that last eel.
5, which does do it. So
Okay,
1
so-
mortal wound. There you are, Jake. So on to
Okay,
movement.
so you're, what's her name?
She's gonna do the Briar Queen is gonna
Briar Queen.
scream at the eels.
So it's like a shooting tack hitting
Yeah.
on what?
Hit on 3s.
Okay, so there are 3 hits.
Wound on 3s, but that's 2s because he's nearby. So 3 at -3, 1 damage each.
All right. Ignore your rend. 3s. 1 wound.
Ignore my Ren. Is that for those shields?
Yep. Position. He's not the command.
All
so
right, so there you go. This guy's down to 3 wounds.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and just sidle in for close combat.
Okay. So no charges?
No.
Okay. So you're going to choose your Spirit Host to pile in.
Yes.
Okay.
So go 3 inches.
All right, Spirit Hosts have piled in. Which, so you're got a couple going after the eels?
Yeah, so 3 into the eels and 2 into the Lord.
So that's 18 dice into the eels.
All right, so here's 12 and then 6. Here's the first 12. There's 2 mortal wounds, 2 hits, and 1 wound, 1 regular.
That's perfectly
Save that
average.
real quick. Good.
You saved it.
Sweet.
They're on a 4-up save right now, Jake? Your
yeah.
eels? Yep.
And then the last guy, the third, looking for another 6. So
2
2
hits.
Wound on 4s, 2 wounds.
2 more 4-ups.
2 fails.
That's 4 wounds. So that's enough to kill him and put him down to 3.
And then 2 into your Lord.
Ooh.
Oh, sorry, you get to choose now.
Yeah, you're not Deepkin. You don't get to
I
go.
wanna be
You don't-
Deepkin.
Oh yeah, it's the same
mean-
unit, Jake. They get to go.
Oh, yeah, it is
Yeah,
the
it's the
same.
same,
Yeah.
It wouldn't matter anyway. You would just pull the 1, 2, 3 guys that
So
are
that's
attacking.
that's 12 dice.
12 dice into your Lord. 2, 3 mortal wounds, and then
2 hits.
2 hits. 2 wounds. So 2 regulars, 3 mortal.
This is on your Achillean King.
1 wound, so 4 total.
What's he got? 7?
Yeah.
Okay. So he's got 3 left. And he's down to 3. Jake, who are you going to swing back with?
We'll do the king, I guess.
Yeah.
Actually, no. We're gonna do the last eel remaining.
Okay. Actually, Jacob's done attacking, so it doesn't really
Yeah, it's-
matter which
Well,
one.
it does because he could pull away the guy that's. right
You
in
could
front
still
of him.
pile in 3 inches.
Okay. So the Achillean King's giving him 1 extra attack for his command trait.
Okay. So the eel's attacking?
My command trait just gives 1 guy 1 attack. Yours brings 3 models back.
Each of your battle line models.
All right. Reroll the 1.
Because of the Achillean King, right?
Yep.
Okay. 4 hits,
And 3 wounds.
3 wounds, Jacob. Let's see some 4-ups for your Spirit Host. It's just 3 wounds.
Oh, just 3?
Yeah.
You
You
can
will-
just save it. I don't care.
Okay. Well, no. I'll just if on a 5+, it's So I take 1. How much damage?
1.
6 up. No, so 1 damage.
The maw hits.
Wounds.
Yep.
Okay, 1 more 4-up.
Yes.
Good. All right. Tail.
Yes. D3.
Just
1, 3, 3.
It's no
No.
wound. All right, so that's that eel.
Yep.
Your Achillean King, sir.
Yes. So he gets a certain amount of attacks.
Achillean King's going. What's he swinging with? Hell
3
saber.
attack. The pole arm.
Pole arm. 3 hits.
And
3's to wound. Do you get to reroll? Oh no, it's
Nope.
not a mount. So just one hit, Jacob. And you bounce it.
Man, I'm rolling armor save.
Yeah.
John.
All right. We'll go with the talons next. So 3 attacks.
He's got talons.
Reroll the 1, and
hits.
then 3s to wound. All wound.
All right, let's see. More 4-ups.
2, so 1. How much?
Just 1.
1 damage. 6 up.
Nope.
Take another one.
right.
One of them is down to 1.
The tail. Reroll. Just no.
2 hits.
Putting on 3s. 2 wounds.
Let's see 2 more, Jacob.
2.
2
How
fails.
2 damage.
So 4
4.
demo pains. That's dead.
Okay, so that's
he's
4
dead.
through.
He's dead, and then another guy. Okay.
Is that all his attacks?
Yep.
All right, so you can't fail Battle Shock with a leadership of 10. He just lost 1 this round, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so he probably can't fail.
I think he can actually.
We'll roll a dice, see if it even
But
matters.
-1 too because of ghosts.
I'm gonna
Oh.
use a command point.
Command point.
Got like 5.
There you go.
or something.
Command point. Save.
Your many command points.
So Jacob, that is your turn 4 completed.
Yes.
You score 4 points. You are now on 7. So Jacob, it is your turn 4. All right, so in the hero phase, you get a command point.
Yep.
And in the movement phase, you fell back because it is ebb tide. It's a very sneaky move. You can fall back and still charge.
Yes.
So I guess the idea is to kill this unit here and hopefully prevent Jake from... You just need to prevent him from scoring 1 turn
Yep.
and you'll win.
Yes.
But that's going to be...
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Maybe. We'll see. They only move 6, but if they run, who knows? We'll see. All right, so charge phase. You got some charges to declare?
Yeah. So the last remaining Ishlain guard,
Okay.
he makes it,
8.
and then the king makes it.
All right, so the charges end up here. Who are you going to start with, Jake?
We'll start with let's start with the Achillean king because he can do a bunch of mortal wounds.
All right. let's see.
So the Deep Mare's Horn on a 2+ does D3 mortal wounds.
1.
Just nope, it misses completely.
Too bad. That horn looks scary. All right, next.
Okay, 3 attacks from himself. All
That's
hits.
3 hits.
All wound. 3 saves.
3 5-ups. 1 goes through. How much?
Just 1.
1
Oh
fail.
wait, no,
Okay.
sorry. The pole arm's D3.
Oh, D3.
2.
2. And it just kills 2 because
They
they're
don't
not,
have
they're
a-
not within range of a hero.
Okay. And then your claws from your little guy.
Little. 3 and 3s to wound you.
2 wounds. Let's see, some more 5-ups.
1.
How much damage?
1.
Okay, so that's 1 more ghost. Goes back to the crypt
And
whence he
then
came.
the
He doesn't have to go far, it's just right there.
Tails.
All right. Tails hitting on 3s.
Yep. 1 miss.
2 hits.
Reroll. 1 wound.
1 wound, let's see it.
Nope. How much?
2 damage.
So, I get
Ugh.
So 1 left.
Oh, hopefully your eel will kill him, or else he'll bring a bunch of those guys back too.
Okay.
All right, so
We
your
hope
1
we-
ghost
we'll
gets
get-
to swing, Jake.
I don't, death summon, yeah, okay.
Is he within an inch of someone?
Like an,
Do you want to pile him in there?
yeah, would you, who hasn't attacked?
The eel.
Okay, would you?
He's got 3
He
wounds.
has to go closest, right?
Yeah, closest, but I can side, like I can
Yeah,
do the.
there you go.
The sidle. All right. So he's Valcrav the Cruel.
Valcrav the
yeah,
Cruel.
So 3 attacks.
are you
Hit on
attacking?
4s, the eel.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll hit to wound.
What do you need to wound?
4+. So 1 damage. Regular save.
See that 4 up?
Good. It's a
That's
3
it.
up right now because I
That's it.
charged.
Ah, excellent. All right, then your eel gets to go back.
Yeah. So
It isn't going to go up with the eel.
the guy's gonna get 4 attacks. And oh wait, hold on. Okay, so he starts off with 3. He's the commander, which I've been forgetting like all game. So
the eel is the commander of that unit, right?
yes,
Yeah. okay.
yeah. So that brings us up to 4, and then he hands out +1 attacks to a unit. So he just keeps handing it out to his friend. So he has 5 attacks just for him.
Okay.
Rerolling the ones.
Because of the Achillean King.
Yep. Still not doing well even with the rerolls.
3 hits.
3 wounds.
3 wounds.
3 5-ups. Here they come. Nope, he's dead.
No. All right, and that ends your turn, Jake.
Yep.
It is turn 4, so you just got yourself 8 points.
Yes.
Very nice. So what? How many points are you sitting on now?
Total 8 plus 3, so 11.
So correction, Jake is on 14 points to Jacob's
7.
7. All right, this is the start of battle round 5, so this is going to be an interesting one. We're going to go ahead and roll off. I think Jacob went first, so he's going to win ties. Jacob, what'd you get?
A 4.
A 4. 2. So Jacob, you want to go first or make Jake go?
I'll go first.
You go first. Probably a wise move. The command phase.
Yep, so D3 people. Oh, D3 ghosts come back. 1.
Hey, you're not at full strength.
I know, but in the magic phase, I'm going to do Spectral Lure. Hey, I got it. If you can,
What's that do?
so it's D6 plus 3 wounds. So 1 plus 3, so 4, but that is enough for him. So he'll go there.
All right, so Jacob's movement is done. You need a 7-inch charge to get in here.
Yes, I do.
You're going to go for it?
Let's do it. I got a 7.
That'll get you in. All right, so Jake charged and completed his pile-in move. He's got 3 of the spirit hosts going against the eel and 2 against the Achillean King.
Yeah, so let's do the 2 against the king.
All right.
And I'm out of range of him for the +1 to the wound. So, so 6s and 5s. 6s are better.
You got him.
This is against the king, by the way.
You got him.
He only has
4.
3 wounds
Okay.
left.
Does he have any way to stop mortals?
No, the king's dead.
Okay.
No,
Long live the king.
Yeah. And then you got 18 against the eel.
So here's 12.
If you get 3 6s, it's over.
I was gonna say,
You
what are
didn't-
the 6s in it?
It's so swingy. It's fun. There's 1 wound. Doesn't wound.
Okay, then 6 more.
3, 6. 1 mortal. And that's it.
Okay.
So he's down to 2. All right, Jake, you want to swing back with your surviving eel?
Sure, so he gets 4 attacks.
blender.
I don't think it really matters at this point.
Not re-rolling the 1s. 3. 1 wound. He's rolling terribly now, now that the king left.
Yes.
The maw. It misses. Futan. Oh wait, no, sorry, that doesn't work. 'Cause that's on the hit.
Yeah, and that's it. That's it for the game then.
Yep.
Yeah, Jake
So-
has. I mean, so if we fast forwarded, you'd have
I don't know, more than you.
All right.
a lot.
So at the end of this round, Jake, you score 5, and Jake, you score 5.
Yep.
Jake's both score 5, which puts you, Jake, at
So I'd be at 19.
19, and I think you would be at like 14.
12. 12.
12.
12.
So that's going to be a Deepkin victory. Good job, guys.
Look at that.
All right, we're going to set up for a quick post-game show. Well, folks, there you go. That's our first 750-point game in our Age of Sigmar Slow Grow, and it was a Deepkin victory. Your forces were pretty roughly handled there.
Yes.
You were down to 1 model, but you
It's down to 2, and an
down
eel
to 2.
and a shark.
You had an eel and a shark, yeah. So how do you think the battle went as the winner?
It was interesting. It was nice to see what the Night Hunt can do. I think that in-one save you rolled so well on. It had to be at least 66% of the time you were getting it, because I remember every time you rolled 3 dice, it was always 2 and then 1, 2 and then 1. So that was rough. But I also forgot a number of my attacks just in this game, because that was lots of new rules all at once. I kept forgetting my attacks on my leaders, because each leader of the eel squad has +1 attack. So like just little things like that, but it was still a good learning experience. I think we've also forgot the mortal wounds from the boat for a good 2 turns there.
Yeah. And the problem is you do all that, but he's bringing back through 2, 3
Yeah,
guys
like
a
that
turn.
unit was basically invincible after that. I saw them all come back on the first turn. Like it was just, it was like, all right, I can't beat them at all, and I was going to. You got that turn again on the tail end, which was really good for you, because I would have just ran back 1 turn sooner and murdered the guys that were on the objective.
Yeah.
Because there's no point in me staying in combat with that.
Well, you played it smart. You used the Deepkin special rule
Yeah, I tried to use all my bonuses all at once.
to be able to clear them off the objective. All you needed to do was score once
Yeah.
on Jacob's objective, and keep yours the whole time to win the game.
Yeah.
And you were able to do that. So Jacob, how did you think the battle went?
It was good. So far, I've only actually played against Sigmar in
Stormcast?
sorry, yeah, in Age of Sigmar, and so because of that, I'm used to fighting kind of a slower foe. I was kind of shocked. It was like 12 inches is like the slowest movement, and
Yeah,
in
the
in
Alopex.
fight. Yeah, so that made some units like my the Briar Queen kind of useless. And actually, it's made me realize that some of the units that other people scream about on the internet are actually more helpful. Like Dreadblade Harrows they call them the Taxicab because they can just summon units for fun, like from other parts of the board. So I realized that I'm lower on mobility than I'd like, and I need to change that. But I think it further reinforced certain units I do like and certain ways to play those units. So.
I think the Deepkin are probably one of, if not the most maneuverable, at least like a build with eels as your battle.
Yeah, if you mount everything, yeah, they're so fast.
Which is pretty cool.
And especially since on the second turn, right before the turn, everybody attacks all together, you can charge and you can run and charge.
Yeah, that's really good. So Jake, who's your MVP?
My Alopex, even though he didn't kill anybody, he just sat on the objective, and that's what won me the game.
Well, he scored you 5, 4, 3, 2 points.
Yeah.
So that's
was a lot.
14 points from the shark.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good. And he didn't really kill anybody, did he?
No, he didn't kill a single person.
And who's your MVP?
The Guardian of Souls, mostly because he can bring back people and consistently. That plus the Warlord trait, I think it's kind of nice. I've usually been keeping them separate, but I think it might be good to kind of bundle them up and maybe take 2 of them. So yeah.
Those spirit hosts are so deadly.
They're very swingy and deadly because it's like so. But if you can make them enough of a tar pit, the odds are in your favor that you'll roll a bunch of 6s one turn and then melt what you're fighting. So,
Yeah.
but there's some turns where they just do nothing, but you can't kill them quick enough.
No.
Well, the fact is, you're bringing the models back. It's not like D3 wounds. It's D3 models,
and
which
so,
is so big.
And by doing both those with one guy, it's because one's the Warlord trait, the other one's the magic or the spell. So
I can do a similar thing with my Namarti Thrall, and I can bring 3 guys back plus D3, but that seems really insignificant now. Like, that's using my Warlord trait to do that, too. And against that, it just seems very sad.
Yeah.
So 750. What for your next bump up in the slow grow? What are you adding to your list, Jake?
You mean for 1,000?
Yeah.
This
Well,
was
we're at
some-
750. What?
I honestly, I can just add 2 more Alopex to this list if I want to keep going like a very mounted list. I also just want to paint up my infantry. I think all the infantry I own gets me to around 1,000-ish, and that's like 50 models. You can play this army 2 very different ways, which is what I like. But I'll probably just paint up the 2 Alopex for now.
How about you, Jacob? What are you adding at 1,000?
So I've already painted a bunch of chain rasps, so I'll have to kind of try that out to see if the big blob of them works. I'm kind of hesitant now. I feel like other things might be better, but we'll try that out.
Cool. Well, there you go, guys. Please let us know down in the comments below what you think about Age of Sigmar, this game. If you have any strategy, tactics, recommendations, what these guys might want to do next.
I don't know what I'm doing.
We'd love to hear it. Hopefully we got most of the rules right, but yeah, let us know. As always, though, please check us out on Facebook at All Miniatures Great and Small. Also, give us a like and subscribe here. Click on the bell so you get a notification when we publish new material. Thanks for watching, and keep on wargaming.